Not with the resources he has. I've been enjoying the conversation, in part because I'm not Jeff Bezos. We can all sit back and enjoy it if we're not Jeff Bezos. I'm a different Jeff entirely. And yes, I'd agree with my fellow guest that it was indiscreet and foolish. But you know what? The leaders of universities and the leaders of churches and the leaders of government agencies and all kinds of government and corporations are human beings, and they're subject to human frailty, and they do stupid things. How we judge somebody as a leadership role is how do they respond? And of course, what's the magnitude of what they did? He didn't in those other examples. This is not Travis Kalanick promoting the bro culture, you know, in the old days of Uber. This is not Dov Charney running around wearing nothing but a sock, and not on his foot, by the way, at American Apparel. This is not Les Moonves's scandals at CBS. This is not the indiscretions of Elon Musk with his nasty insulting Twitters out there that with misleading information to investors. This was a private communication. It's hard to imagine Jeff Bezos, who is so much the face and image, his name is hyphenated with Amazon, that he's actually a really private guy. I've been with him many times, and partially because of his choice, I don't have a relationship with him. I tried in vain. He doesn't come on your shows. I don't believe.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. But Jeff, let me just come back at you a little bit there. I mean, at the very least, for a person who owns a major media outlet, the Washington Post, and is as publicly identifiable as he is, and who works, by the way, and runs, I think, the largest cloud corporation in the world, Amazon Web Services, for him to engage in this kind of recklessness, and I think it's fair to characterize it as such, it's deeply personal, and people can do on their own time whatever the hell they want with their cell phones, as far as I'm concerned. But this does betray a kind of reckless or clueless behavior that makes me question him.
Well, you know, this doesn't redound well for Anthony Weiner. It did not help his public image, and I don't think that this is a positive for Jeff Bezos' image, and certainly has a mildly deleterious effect on the Amazon brand. Should a board be concerned? Yeah, a board should be concerned about leadership succession. This is a warning volley over the bow that they need to know who's their Tim Cook to this brilliant Steve Jobs, just like who was, you know, the Andy Grove that was going to be there to back up Gordon Moore or Bob Noyce and others, is that we need to know who else is there besides Jeff Bezos. But Tyler, I think it's very dangerous to blame the victim. Yes, this was reckless, but there's all kinds of private, personal communications that shouldn't have been stolen, shouldn't have been put out there, shouldn't have been used as bribery and extortion. And this guy is being victimized. I think the Amazon employees are largely heavily rallying behind him. I think the board is very supportive. And this is not a situation where a guy is abusing company resources or pilfering or harassing employees. This is nobody connected with the company. And I think it's a very important distinction. And he's not getting a free pass because he's the richest guy in the world or a technology genius or associated with anti-Trump publication.